Hello again, friends, and welcome once again to the By Center in Greenville, South Carolina, your site for the Upper State Championship weekend. And up next, we have the 3A Girls Upper State Finals. The Generals from Wade Hampton coming in at 26-1, taking on the Red Devils from Clinton High School. Emerson Phillips courtside, along with my partner, Stacy Huff. Glad you're with us here on the South Carolina High School League Network. Stacy, a berth in the state championship game is on the line, and we've talked about it all weekend. If you play basketball, you follow a high school team here in South Carolina, you want to play at the By Center. If you're an upper state team, you got a chance to win and move on to Columbia to play for the hardware.
Both teams, 20-plus wins. It's all on the line right now. One more win is all they need to stamp their ticket to the Colonial Life Arena for next week's basketball games.
Wade Hampton, 26-1. A program that has struggled up until this year. We'll talk about them in a moment. Your starters for Wade Hampton: Tatum, Young, Spry, Dillard, and Malfris. And for the Red Devils, it'll be Tribble, Bates, Simpson, Tolman, and Kylie Frazier. Clinton will wear the white uniforms. It is Wade Hampton in red. And we mentioned Wade Hampton 26-1 under head coach David Linderman. Their only loss this season came all the way back on November 21st. Very early in the season, they lost to Wren High School by 5 points. That's their only loss this year.
And that's amazing. 26-1 is strong. Anywhere you slice it, that's a big three to start off. That was number 3 there, Katie Tatum, who has 70 on the season. They will struggle from deep.
Tatum hit that three. She's an Erskine basketball commitment and an outstanding student as well. In fact, I was talking with David Linderman prior to the start of tonight's game, and he said that he's got some outstanding students on this team. Emma Winiski will come off the bench. She's got a 5.0 GPA, as does Rebecca Spry, number 24. And this is Spry bringing the ball up for Wade Hampton. Spry angles it off to the left and then gets it inside to number 25, Alexis Dillard. And now Clinton goes the other way. Runner no good off of the window, and a rebound cleared by Marilyn Malfris.
Both teams come out very intense. They'll settle down a little bit. Man-to-man defense being played by Clinton, the Generals.
In the pivot with Wade Hampton, that was Alexis Dillard, their leading scorer. And she had the shot blocked out of bounds. There's David Linderman. Interesting story. Coach Linderman, in his 5th year at the head of the Wade Hampton girls program, is from Western New York. And he said that the program really suffered. His first 3 years, the Wade Hampton girls team won a total of 12 games in 3 years combined. But last year, they started to put it together. They won 15 games a year ago. They were knocked out of the playoffs in the first round, a 2-point loss to South Point. And this year, they've taken it all the way to the By Center for the Upper State Championship.
And good thing they stuck with them. Nowadays, people don't stick with hires as long as they used to, but that 3rd year, they kept him around for a 4th year, and then tied his turn now.
And Wade Hampton off to a quick 5-0 lead. And that ball out of bounds, but Clinton will keep it here. Chris Wofford, the head coach of Clinton High School. And now Clinton lobs it into the lane, and that shot wouldn't go down from straight away. Loose ball in the corner, and Wade Hampton saves from going out. Spry gets it into the front court to Tatum, and a travel call against Wade Hampton.
Early game jitters right now, but they'll settle down. 5 points to nothing, Wade Hampton. Clinton Let's look at coach right there on the other side of the line is Chris Wofford of Clinton High School.
So the Red Devils still looking for their first points, and they almost got it right there, but the rim out on the bank from low right by Ellie Tallman. Wade Hampton can't hit on the other end.
Anticipation pass that time by Kylie Frazier. Kylie Frazier is also an interesting story. Number 22 there for Clinton. Her father's the head coach of the boys team at Clinton. She's only a sophomore, and they expect her to be a really good one. Starting as a sophomore on a good team.
And there's the first bucket of the ball game for Clinton.
Ellie Tallman, 6 foot tall, a junior.
Now Wade Hampton with Malfris feeding the post.
And one.
Count the basket, yes sir, and patting the floor. That's number 25, Alexis Dillard, 14 points a game, the leading scorer for Wade Hampton, and certainly an early candidate for the all-hair team.
Oh yeah, she's making them run for it right now. She's putting the application in right now. And take a look at this, look at the emotion. Look at the emotion. Young lady was emotional coming out of the locker room for pregame warm-ups. I saw it on her face. And she's one of those kind of young ladies, you can tell she inspires her teammates. And she's the leading scorer and rebounder. It's easy to inspire them when you play well. She's a good player for this team.
And Dillard completes the three-point play for Wade Hampton. And Wade Hampton ties this ball up. And on the alternate possession, Clinton will keep the basketball here.
Shakira Trimble, steals and assist leader for Clinton High School, number 3, right inbound the ball there.
Lob pass in, and a three-pointer on the way, right side iron, but following her own miss is Kylie Frazier. Frazier couldn't connect. Malfris, another rebound for Wade Hampton. Baseball pass came up short, and it's intercepted by Frazier. Frazier goes the other way. She'll work it into the corner. Had that pass, had the ball deflected out of her arms, and their bodies on the floor going after the loose ball. Wade Hampton comes out of there with it. Nakia Young ended up with it, and now it's Rebecca Spry pulling in for a 7-footer that wouldn't drop. Frazier's got control for Clinton. Number 3, Shakira Tribble puts up the air ball, and it landed inbounds, and it goes out on that high bounce.
Shakira Tribble motions to the bench and says, I need a break, I need a breather, I'm a little more down. She asked out of the ball game, and they're going to replace her with number 10 there, Daisy Rice.
And on the left side of your screen there now for Wade Hampton, number 13, beg your pardon, it is 13, Emma Winiski, controlling now for the Generals. Man-to-man defense by Clinton. Winiski drives in, put it up awkwardly with the left hand, may have lost the handle, hit the bottom of the rim. India Kynard controls for Clinton, and this is Kynard. Right side iron. Offensive rebound and a follow by Letitia Simpson. Her shot wouldn't go. And it's Winiski into the front court. Nice pass ahead to Malfris.
Beautiful pass. Good finish by Malfris. Good pitch ahead that time by 23. I believe that was Nakia Young, one of their leaders from the backcourt position on this Wade Hampton team.
And a 10-2 Wade Hampton run to open the ball game. Clinton sliced in on the right side of the lane. Shot wouldn't go down for Simpson. Winiski with it once again for Wade Hampton. Lob it to Malfris. Backdoor cutter. Layup. Good.
Might have got fouled. A little body contact underneath. They didn't call it, but 23 goes up. Nakia Young strikes again. Made a couple of good passes early, and now basket.
Good recognition by Malfris to feed the cutter on the back door from the high post.
And it was the other way around, the other trip down the floor. It was Young passing to Malfris last time.
Kennard double teamed in the post and a run out here for Wade Hampton. Miss a layup.
Katie Tatum sticks with it though, Emerson.
Tatum misses the jumper from the baseline. And Kennard's got it for Clinton. And now they run the floor with number 10, Deja Rice. Saved from going out by Spry. Winiski in front to Young. Young finds Malfris, who missed the bank shot down low, and Malfris called for the foul. A little bit of frustration going after that miss.
Yeah, she felt like she should have made the layup. Look right here, look at this backdoor. Beautiful backdoor cut. High post to the cutter. That's textbook. That's James Naismith style basketball right there. High post, cut off the wing. Defender, all you got to do is turn your head for 1 second as a defender, and you get beat by that play every time.
Clinton with a substitution here. Ellie Tallman back into the game.
Now, Tallman and 32 India Kennard are the strength of this team. Their bread and butter is going inside to the post to those two 6-footers. Haven't been able to get it inside too much early in this ball game so far.
Now on the right wing, lob it into Kennard, and she was doubled, and she touched it out.
They're sandwiching her. They have somebody in front and behind of India Kennard, which means the wing shot, the jumper is going to be open there, so you got to make that shot though.
Winiski brings it up for Wade Hampton, pointing the thumb down on the left hand to call the play as she brings it up. Side of the lane it goes. Dillard with the bank.
Good around the basket. 5'11" junior, Alexis Dillard.
Wade Hampton having its way early on. Count the basket and the foul. A three-point chance for Ellie Tallman.
Excellent post play that time by Ellie Tallman. She sealed her defender on her hip, created space on the baseline side. Emerson put her hand up. Good catch. Good hoop, good harm, and she gets a free throw. But that was excellent post. Good post position right there. Put the hand up, caught it, and got it soft off the window.
And Tallman swishes the free throw to finish the three-point play. 14-5, Wade Hampton coming up on a minute and a half remaining in the first quarter. Aggressive defensive play here by Shakira Tribble, and that ball ends up with Deja Rice. Tallman can't score it, and Malfris has another board. Winiski gets a screen from Malfris, a little pick and roll, and a travel call coming up.
Last time on the floor, the steal was by Shakira Tribble, Emerson. She had 59 steals on the season to lead Clinton. So number 3 there is very active with her hands. They just got to find something on the offensive end, though. They got to find a way to get the ball into the post to the big girls. And they're trying again.
Lob pass in. Nobody touched it. It goes out over to Wade Hampton.
Bad angle for that pass, though. Got to swing the ball around to get it to the post.
Inside of 1 minute to play first quarter, Wade Hampton on offense. Malfris from 18 feet, a left side kick. Offensive rebound, Dillard. Spry for the long two, wouldn't go down. And they got Malfris for a foul here. They double teamed that Red Devil player on the baseline after the board, and Malfris got her across the arm.
Yeah, that was Letitia Simpson to get that rebound over there, and they got a pinned on the baseline.
Substitution for Wade Hampton. Number 5, Madison Bailey, a 5'8" sophomore, checks in. And you see Wade Hampton lining up to play man-to-man here. High screen from Tallman.
She was open for a second. They didn't see her.
Now it's Rice working down the left side of the lane. Tough shot across the rim, no good. And out of bounds off of Wade Hampton.
She might have been fouled right there, but good job by Tallman making her presence felt. She's pretty good hands there around the paint.
14 ticks left in the quarter. Wade Hampton with 12 seconds. This is Dillard. Dillard ran into contact, and Clinton called for the foul right here.
Yeah, Deja Rice had to be the person in the wrong place at the wrong time and gets that foul.
So with 8 seconds left in the quarter, an air ball at the foul line by Dillard. Ouch.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that happened. To the left. Wide left on the free throw attempt, but Dillard's a pretty good shooter, though. She'll correct that on this one.
I like the socks, too, Stacy. You know, the hair is nice. Dillard's got great hair. I like the socks, too. She got the socks hiked up to the kneecaps.
Oh, yes, sir. Old school.
Out of bounds. Turnover back to Wade Hampton. And they'll have 2 seconds left to try to get a shot up before the end of the quarter.
Look for them to try to get a 3 up right here, but
there's the pass.
It's a long 2 seconds.
Boy, it was a long 2 seconds. But no harm done, and it's a 14-5 Wade Hampton lead at the end of the first quarter. The Generals very impressive here in quarter number 1 of the 3A Girls Upper State Championship game. We'll be back with quarter number 2 right after this on the SCHSL Network.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1.
For more information on how your school can join the Play on School broadcast program and participate in the SCHSL network, go to schsl.tv/SBP.
Start of the second quarter at the Bilo Center in Greenville, South Carolina. Wade Hampton very impressive in that first quarter. Emerson Phillips with Stacy Huff, and Stacy Wade Hampton got better shot selection. They shot a higher percentage, and defensively they limited Clinton's scoring opportunities.
In other words, they dominated the first quarter. They took the fight right to Clinton. Clinton's got to figure out on the offensive end how to get better looks at the basket. That'll solve a lot of problems.
Bounce pass, diagonal bounce pass intended for Dillard. Off of Dillard, or perhaps it was Spry who touched it last. In either case, it's Clinton's ball. The Red Devils from Clinton, South Carolina. On offense here, a man-to-man defense by Wade Hampton. Cutter into the lane and a tough shot. It was over the rim. And another board for Wade Hampton. They run the floor to pull up 17-footer off the back iron. Rebounded by Kylie Frazier.
Dangerous pass that time. That's a low percentage pass as it is, but just a little high for Ellie Tallman, who does have good hands. That was just a very difficult catch right there. They just got to create angles, Emerson. They got to whip the ball around the perimeter and find an angle to get the ball to the 6-footers in the paint.
Another Wade Hampton turnover. We'll give it back to Clinton here. And we have a stoppage of play. The folks at the scorer's table want to have a word with the official.
Again. Are they checking the jersey of India Kennard for blood, number 32.
Yeah, and if there's blood on there, Stacy, she'll have to leave the game.
Good spot job that time. Way to see that by the official, because it's not that noticeable.
And now our official talking with Clinton head coach Chris Wofford, and they will ask India Kennard to leave the game.
They got to get her out and get her another jersey.
Yeah, they'll have to change the jersey. So she may change numbers here. We'll have to see how that plays out.
They either got to get that out or she's got to put a jersey on of one of her teammates who's not going to play tonight.
Okay, and it looks like they're going to work on that jersey. See if they can get the blood off the jersey and she can get back in the game.
Be a great spot remover, stain remover commercial.
Lob pass for Tallman. Outside Frazier. Frazier can't connect from three, but an offensive rebound on the baseline by Letitia Simpson. Up top, Tallman open. Not this time.
They're just not getting good looks at the basket, man.
Yeah, they're settling for outside shots. The interior defense of Wade Hampton has been excellent. This is Winiski, no good from three. Offensive rebound and a scoop shot. Banked off the window and in.
Nakia Young. Again, a little lady there, 5'6". She's gotten like 3 baskets in the paint already just by being aggressive.
Lob pass in, denied by Dillard. She got a hand on it.
It was a set play that time. Dillard just got a hand on it, but it was a play where they were trying to get the ball. At number 12 there, Gabby Bates. On a little curl to the hoop, trying to get her the ball so she can get a layup in, but it got deflected.
Tallman leaves for Clinton, and India Kennard back in there for the Red Devils. So it didn't take long to get that blood stain removed there, Stacy, and Kennard is back in.
Yes, again, be a good ad campaign. There it is, set play, back screen. They roll 22, Kylie Frazier to the hoop. Wonderful play, that's well executed. Good job coaching, good execution by the players for Clinton.
Tribble found Frazier for an easy Clinton score, 16-7 Wade Hampton now. And this is Spry going off the window, banked it too strong, and it's out of bounds off of Wade Hampton.
Clinton got a lucky break that time because nobody boxed out the shooter again. Just not a good job boxing out at all on this end of the floor. Low scoring game so far.
Tribble tried to lob it for Kennard. Taken away by Wade Hampton. Here come the Generals. Three-pointer, airborne, no. Malfris keeps it alive and maintains control for Wade Hampton. Winiski looking for a screen from Malfris, and the short give to Tatum. Tatum couldn't find it. Malfris there to follow, no good. Frazier to board for Clinton. Frazier pushes it across the line for the Red Devils. Shot blocked on the inside. Dillard playing strong defense.
Good job. Dillard's made a presence felt on both ends of the floor. She's active with her hands and definitely looks for a shot on offense. So she's been a bit of a nuisance for Clinton right now.
Pass out to the three-point line. This is Frazier. The short pass to Simpson. Saved from going out by Dillard. No, she stepped out.
That's Dillard again, though. Active hands. Another block shot for her.
Frazier for a long two. Off the front iron, and
Dillard again. Dillard went for a block again that time, got caught. Got a little skin that time with that one. She's gonna put somebody's eye out with that free throw shot right there.
Bates at the foul line here for Clinton as we get a look at the Wade Hampton crowd. A doubleheader for these Wade Hampton students tonight.
Yeah.
Stacy, the Wade Hampton boys will take on another Greenville area team in the nightcap tonight. Our next game, our last game of the session. 6 games today. And the sixth and final game will feature the Wade Hampton boys against the Tigers from Southside High School. Spry misses from 3. Check it, that was Tatum.
Good rebound by Letitia Simpson that time.
Rice moves it front court. This is Kennard. Kennard outside of the lane, turns and shoots and scores.
Yes, sir. That's their game right there. They want to get the ball to her, let her work inside. First time she really got to move around like she wants in the paint.
Long 3, no good, and another board by the guard, Deja Rice. Rice weaves past Tatum, pulls in for a 10-footer. Off the back iron. Kennard going to work on the offensive glass, had it and lost it out. Glennon fans wanted a foul right there, didn't get it. Here's that last bucket by India Kennard.
Fake, and she goes up and under, and soft touch. Got fouled in the last play there. It was missed, but that's okay.
And a 30-second timeout has been taken. 16-10, Wade Hampton on top. They've led by as many as 10 points. Clinton has cut the gap to 6 with 3:38 left in the first half. Chris Wofford with the goatee, the head coach of the Clinton Red Devils. Clinton with playoff victories over York, Berea, and Seneca. And Clinton brings a 20-6 record into this Upper State Championship game. We mentioned Wade Hampton, 26-1. With their only loss coming to Wren High School back in late November. That was early in the season. Wren beat Wade Hampton by 5 points, and that is Wade Hampton's only blemish this year. And the winner of this game will take on the winner of the Dreer-Low Richland game that's going on right now in Florence.
You know anything about Dreer High School, Emerson?
I know a little something about Dreer. Yes, I do.
An alum, a proud alum of Dreer.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
That's the Dreer girls team.
Dreer girls with a 23-17 lead over Lower Richland halftime in the Florence Civic Center.
Good job that time by 24. Rebecca Spry, who's the assist leader on this Wade Hampton High School team, but she can also get her shots up as well. Now, is LR boys and girls playing for the 3A championships?
That's correct, yes. ALR boys will play
Wade Hampton
in Florence next. That's right. And LR will play Hartsville in Florence in the boys game. And later tonight here in Greenville, it'll be Wade Hampton and Southside. Free throws here for Wade Hampton. Nakia Young, the 11th grader, at the foul line. Good on that first foul shot with 2:56, 2:55 left until halftime. And Wade Hampton has equaled its largest lead, 10 points. Lob pass inside intended for Tallman, out of bounds, over to Wade Hampton. Three-pointer by Winniski, bottom of the net.
Winniski, she's been pretty much a nuisance on defense, and now she comes in and hits a three, but very scrappy at that guard position. Plays a lot of minutes.
Wade Hampton, another rebound of a Clinton miss. Winniski thought about the three, got it into the corner, and finding the cutter, and that was Malfris, unable to hit from down low after a brilliant pass from Nakia Young.
Went up with the left hand, went up with the proper hand, just didn't have the strength to get it up and in right there.
Lob pass into the lane, taken away by Emma Winniski. Winniski, long pass in front to Katie Tatum. Tatum finds Malfris, who puts it high off the glass, but no good.
Keeps missing at point-blank range. Just got to gather herself, get her feet under, and get the ball up and in. But Clinton just hasn't had, after a run of a couple of good possessions, so they haven't had good looks at the basket lately. Just sloppy passes.
Tallman in the corner, tried to get it inside, and it's pulled down and put in with a foul on the play. Gabby Bates with the three-point opportunity.
Gabby Bates, number 12 there on your screen, is actually the leading rebounder for Clinton High School. 9.3 points per game and about 6.5 rebounds per game for her. That's good hands. Good hands right there. Shuffle the feet a little bit, and Malfris gets across that left arm. Gabby Bates, 5'10", a junior. And while we're talking, Alexis Dillard for Wade Hampton, number 25 there, running up the court there. She's on the All-State team representing Wade Hampton High School.
Winiski feeds the post. This is Dillard. Outside for Tatum. Air ball, but it goes right to Spry for the easy bucket.
No boxing out whatsoever. That's twice Rebecca Spry's gotten behind the defense there in the paint and gotten offensive rebounds.
Final minute of the first half. Tallman can't connect. Tatum's got it. Dribbling it into the front court. Into the corner for Spry. Back to Tatum. Inside Dillard. Dillard circles it through the lane. And we have a foul on the floor. I believe they got Kennard. Little hip check there on Alexis Dillard.
Yeah, that's the end of the play right there. She kind of...
I think the foul came before that. That would have been a shooting foul. So
yeah, a little before that, but she bumped her a few times going around that curl move right there. And Alexis Dillard took the hit. India counted has a lot of size on her.
Tatum for Winiski. Not this time. And the 5'5" guard, Shakira Tribble with the rebound. Now it's Rice in the front court, off the Tribble. Tribble hoists a three. Rattled out.
Hoist is a good word.
Behind the back dribble there by Tatum. Outside to Nakia Young, and this is Winiski. No. Offensive rebound. Dillard there for the finish.
Went up in a crowd, and great hands. Went up in a crowd, pulled it down, gathered herself. Went back up strong with the putback. Good job.
27-13. Wade Hampton on top in the 3A Girls Upper State Championship game, and that 14-point lead represents the largest advantage tonight for Wade Hampton, which jumped out to a 5-0 lead. They have not trailed in this ball game. My name is Emerson Phillips. My partner is Stacy Huff, and this is Championship High School Basketball on the South Carolina High School League Network.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1.
For more information on how your school can join the Play on School broadcast program and participate in the SCHSL network, go to schsl.tv/SBP.
Back here at the Bilo Center in Greenville, South Carolina, getting set for the start of the second half of the 3A Girls Upper State Championship game. Wade Hampton very impressive in the first half. Emerson Phillips with Stacy Huff. Stacy Wade Hampton, good shot selection in the first half, and their interior defense really limited what Clinton was able to do in the first half.
A tale of two teams. Wade Hampton got what they wanted. Clinton struggled. They had trouble getting the ball inside the paint, and they could not handle Alexis Dillard, the all-state performer for Wade Hampton. They got to change all that, or else this game is going to become a blowout in the second half.
The winner of this game will meet the winner of Dreer and Low Richland next week in Columbia for the state championship. And we have another update for you on that Dreer LR game. The Dreer Blue Devils leading the Diamond Hornets from LR 41-27. That's at the end of the third quarter. And a quick bucket for the Red Devils to open the third here in Greenville.
I always tell a team is well coached how they come out of the halves, the quarters, and timeouts. Good set play that time for Clinton. They need more of that this quarter.
So Wade Hampton quickly cuts the Clinton cuts the Wade Hampton lead to 12, but right back up to 14 with Dillard in the low post.
Just too much Dillard. I mean, she's getting what she wants, and she's a force on the defensive end as well, so they got to limit her impact on this ball game. Good steal there. Good steal there by Katie Tatum. Good anticipation.
Tatum put it off the glass. Strong, and a foul here. Clinton whistled for the foul, and we will have foul shots for Nakia Young, the shooting guard from Wade Hampton. She's a 5'6" junior.
And a three-point marksman. Oh, 5'3" is the size of Katie Tatum, who's gotten too many rebounds if you're Clinton's coach. And then you look at Nakia Young at 5'6". She's been a pain in the backside of Clinton as well on the boards. It's just too much. Too much pounding the boards for the Wade Hampton Generals.
Pressure from the Generals now, as they have their largest lead, 31-16. Correction, 31-15.
Good entry pass. Good entry pass. I got to finish that. Good pass by Frazier that time.
So Wade Hampton in red on offense once again.
Back door cut.
And an open look for Tatum, but the shot wouldn't go. So here's Frazier from Clinton. Into the front court for Tribble. Tribble lobbed it, nobody home. Right to Katie Tatum. Tatum long pass in front. Young tracks it down, and she'll bring it back out, and they'll set the floor. Now they got an open look from three. Right wing, rattled out. Frazier battling with Malfris for the board, and a jump ball call, and it'll belong to Wade Hampton.
Both teams playing hard. Effort can't be questioned by either team. Just a hard way to go on the offensive end of the court for Clinton, though. They're just struggling.
Inbounds pass into Dillard. Dillard, boy, an acute angle bank shot. Popped out as we check out David Linderman, fifth-year head coach at Wade Hampton High School.
Got it rolling now. Got a program in good shape, but again, Alexis Dillard catching the ball 3 feet from the basket. So that's going to be a problem for an opposing team. She's too good around the basket to keep letting her catch the ball in there.
Dillard misses the first free throw. Kennard with a rebound on the missed foul shot. Now the Red Devils trying to get their offense established. Stacy, we've played 18 minutes of basketball. Clinton's got 15 points, and they just missed a good look right there with number 14, Letitia Simpson.
Right at the lip of the rim and couldn't get it to go down.
Now on the other end, Young called for a push-off. The free arm used by Young to try to clear some space, and they got her for an offensive foul.
Interesting call, but good footwork there. They got to slide your feet on defense, and good footwork by Clinton getting in front of the path of the ball handler that time. And it's this end of the floor, though. Clinton has to find some answers right here. They got to get decent looks and get them to go down when they get those looks.
Man-to-man defense again by Wade Hampton. And here's a foul. It goes against the Generals. Let's see who they got.
Malphus. That's 4 on her.
4 fouls on Malphus, who has certainly been a presence in the post position on both ends of the floor for Wade Hampton. So she'll have to leave the ball game. And number 5, Madison Bailey, sophomore guard, checks in. And we got a foul now on Alexis Dillard as India Kennard moves to the foul line. There's Dillard.
Good position that time by India Kennard, 6-footer. They got to get her the ball more often, let her work in there, though. That's got to be the game plan for Clinton. There it is, a set play. She rolled around, was open for a second.
Frazier off the window.
First person around was India Kennard. The second person to roll through on that play was Frazier. Well executed, and she was wide open.
Bailey open on the other end, nothing but net.
String music from Madison Bailey, the 5'8" sophomore. Young team for Wade Hampton.
Largest lead for Wade Hampton, 16 points. And a nice takeaway, and a pass intercepted by Gabby Bates. Clinton will set things up here. Stacy, they've essentially been doubled up to this point. They've got to find something offensively. There's a nice move to the rim, but a left-handed shot over the rim and out of bounds off of Rebecca Spry for Wade Hampton. So Clinton keeps the basketball here as Winiski checks back in, and Dillard will get a breather for the Generals.
Well-earned rest there. As Clinton trying to get the ball to the post presence, and they worked that time. India Kennard, actually, on every out of bounds under the basket, they simply roll her off a screen to the low block. And if she's not open, they flash someone right behind her for a soft jumper. That time, they got the ball in her hands, and you have to foul her at that point or let her score. She's too strong.
Kennard puts the first shot off the back iron. And a low line drive shot, good on the second throw by Kennard. The Wade Hampton lead is 15.
The goal has to be to get it to 10 by the end of the quarter or less if you're Clinton, so manageable for the fourth quarter.
Three-pointer back iron by Bailey. Frazier's got another board for Clinton. She's played well. Kylie Frazier has been perhaps the one consistent bright spot for Clinton thus far. And there's Frazier from 3.
Coach's daughter, again, her dad, the head coach of the boys basketball team there at Clinton, so you know she gets the fundamentals right in the household. Wide open 3, and she makes it look 12-point game. They're fighting their way back into it.
Big 3 by Kylie Frazier to pull Clinton back to within 12 points. And here's another look at that 3-point shot by Kylie Frazier.
Good recognition that time by the cross-court pass by Shakira Tribble, the senior guard. Good recognition. Nobody was on that side of the floor at all. Good catch. Balanced herself. Good form on that shot by Kylie Frazier, the 6-foot sophomore guard.
33-21, Wade Hampton midway through the third quarter. My name is Emerson Phillips. My partner all weekend long here at the Bilo Center in Greenville is my man Stacy Huff. And Stacy and I will be at the Colonial Life Arena next weekend working the state championship game. Stacy and I will work both the 4A games for the SCHSL network next Friday night, and then Stacy and I will have the call of the 3 boys championship games on Saturday. Birch Antley and Alan Smothers will have the call of the 3 girls games on Saturday at the CLA.
Colonial Life Arena.
So out of the timeout, Wade Hampton back on offense here. And this is Nakia Young curling Down the right side of the lane, pass into the corner for a jumper that's no good. But Young there for the offensive board.
A lot of rebounds for these small guards from Wade Hampton. Just not a good job of boxing out for Clinton.
Driving in Bailey. Kennard got a piece. Block shot by India Kennard. And here comes Kylie Frazier. Frazier got a screen, and boy, it popped out on her. Kennard unable to finish it, but Frazier does.
She got it to 10. That's a big metal barrier right there that leads down to 10. Big 3 minutes coming up to close out the third quarter here for Clinton. There's a steals leader right there.
Boy, clean steal by Tribble. Tribble to Bates. That ball knocked around, and it's off the Red Devils. It'll be Wade Hampton's ball.
Tribble timed that steal perfectly off the dribble. She measured her up for it and swiped it. As we said, 59 steals on the season coming in here, leading the team. And also the assist leader, number 3, Shakira Tribble.
Nakia Young on a drive, and she was cut off. They're going to get Frazier, I believe, with the foul.
Foul on Frazier. Foul on Frazier.
It's Frazier's second personal.
It's one of my favorite comments about that. Howard Cosell with that boxing call. Reset the offense.
Wade Hampton late in the third here, taking their time offensively. They've been a little bit more deliberate here, latter part of the third quarter. And there's a swish for number 24, Rebecca Spry.
Another sophomore. Took advantage of a wide open look. Somebody went to sleep on defense.
22, Lauren Lineberger in the game for Wade Hampton. Shot no good from the left wing by Simpson. And it's Wade Hampton getting out in front. Nice bounce pass through the lane and a shot block. I believe that was number 20, Tallman with the block. Or perhaps it was Frazier.
I think Frazier blocked that and picked it up. She's 6 foot. She plays point for them. But she actually has that size. Let's take a look at the previous basket.
About a 14-footer there, Stacy, and that is string music, as you say.
String music all day long. And that's music to the ears of the coach over there, David Linderman. Has got a down player, got a player down. I can't see the number, but.
And I did not see what happened. We were watching the replay, and
it was right before the end of that last play. Look at there was a collision away from the ball.
So while we have a moment, we'll preview next weekend's championship weekend. All these games will take place at the Colonial Life Arena in Columbia. That's the home of the Gamecocks. And we'll have 4A championship tilts. 2 of them on Friday night. Dutch Fork and Orangeburg Wilkinson for the 4A girls title. And then that'll be followed by Gaffney and Lexington. We're expecting a crowd of 10,000 plus at the CLA for the 2 games on Friday night, and perhaps an even bigger crowd on Saturday, Stacy. 1A girls at 11, 1A boys at 12:30. You see the schedule, 6 games, back-to-back on Saturday.
Back. It's going to be fun, though. And that looks to be Shakira Tribble, the senior guard, number 3 there for Clinton High School.
Friends, don't forget live streaming for all these games that you're looking at here next weekend's championship basketball weekend for South Carolina high schools. Live streaming available for all of these games. And we will also televise the games live on Time Warner Cable. So check your local TV listings.
She's in a lot of pain. Shakira Tribble's in a lot of pain over there, and they're being attended to by the medical staff.
We saw David Linderman there, head coach from Wade Hampton. And I got the impression from talking with Coach Linderman that he enjoys his job.
Yes, no doubt about it.
He told me that he's in his 5th year, and he's originally from Western New York, and he was working as a professor at a community college in the Northeast when he went to a job fair and ended up getting hired by Wade Hampton School District. So he knew very little about South Carolina at that time. Had not spent any considerable time here, but he was interested in teaching and coaching at the high school level, so he got the Wade Hampton job, and now in his 5th year, this program has really begun to blossom. We mentioned that Wade Hampton really struggled their first 3 years. They won only 3 games in Coach Linderman's first year. They won 5 games his second season and only 4 wins his 3rd year, but last year 15 wins, and this year a record of 26-1. And they've got a 12-point lead with 2:02 to play in the 3rd quarter of the state semifinals, the upper state championship game.
Shakira Trimble helped to the locker room. Their leading ball handler, one of the 2 primary ball handlers for this team. It may affect Clinton. So a senior goes to the locker room, steals leader and assist leader. The last thing Clinton needs is more bad news right now as they struggle down by 12 late in the 3rd quarter, Emerson.
So the Red Devils hanging around here, down by 12. They trailed by as many as 16. But they just have not been able to put together a run, Stacy, and they're going to have to do that if they're going to come back and win this game.
Exactly. They have to make stops on the defensive end, but definitely get consistent looks on offense. They just struggle running their offense tonight.
A small spurt for Clinton here in the 3rd, but just not enough to really slice into this Wade Hampton lead. Not to this point. Wade Hampton slowing the pace here in the 3rd quarter with this double-digit advantage. Nakia Young picked up by Deja Rice.
Wade Hampton getting very deliberate with the basketball right here.
Young gets a high screen and passes it over onto the right wing to Bailey. Bailey got bumped, passed it off to number 22, Lauren Lineberger. Lineberger did not play in the first half, but she's gotten some minutes here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, the rotation's going to be thrown off a little bit, definitely, as teams are trying to conserve energy for a big 4th quarter. Clinton's going to try to make a run here. Better start making hay. Times are running out.
This is Lineberger off the window and good.
Good catch. Good shot. Another underclassman.
And the Wade Hampton lead back to 14 points inside of 30 seconds left in the 3rd period. Long 3, Frazier came up short, but a follow, no good. Another follow, yes.
That's Bates, leading rebounder, gets 2 rebounds on the offensive end that time. Good job sticking to it and working hard in the paint.
3 shots on that trip for Clinton as they bang the offensive glass. Final seconds of the 3rd. Winiski bounces it to Spry. Spry had it stripped away. Good defense by the Red Devils at the end of the 3rd quarter, and it's Wade Hampton by 12. As we get a look at some of the action here in this 3A Girls Upper State Championship game, we'll come back with the 4th and final period of play on the South Carolina High School League Network.
That's good stuff. All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1.
For more information on how your school can join the Play on School broadcast program and participate in the SCHSL network, go to schsl.tv/SBP.
Start of the 4th quarter. Wade Hampton has led throughout, their largest lead, 16 points, and the lead is 12 to open the 4th quarter. And Dillard thought she had all ball, but the official underneath the goal Got her for the personal. That's 4 personals on Dillard. And that'll certainly be a situation to keep an eye on. Dillard remains in the ball game right now, and Clinton misses the foul shot. It's number 14, Letitia Simpson, at the foul line. We talk about it, Stacy, a basketball bonanza here on Upper State Championship weekend at the Bilo Center. 2 games on Friday night and then 6 in a row on Saturday.
It's a hoopapalooza. That's what it is. Hoopapalooza. Got the crier.
And we will do it all over again next weekend in Columbia. 2 games on Friday night, 6 on Saturday, all for state championships. Wade Hampton slowed the pace in the third, Stacy. Now they're going to take it in here. This is Nakia Young. Boy, that's a good play. Looked like she lost the handle, but reached down, collected it, and still got that shot up and in.
Yeah, she's pretty much gotten what she's wanted most of the night, though. That was Deja Rice getting a hand in there, knocking that ball out of bounds. They got to pick up the defensive intensity now. 7 minutes to play, down 13.
Foul shots coming up here for Nakia Young. Young, the second leading scorer for Wade Hampton. Dillard leads the club at 14 a game, and Young averages about 12 and a half. She's been very active today, Stacy. A lot of ball handling from her point guard position.
And rebounding.
And they'll play her at the 2 guard from time to time as well, but we've seen her handle the ball a good bit tonight. So she makes 1 of 2. Wade Hampton by 14 points. And wide open on the turnaround for the score is Gabby Bates.
Need more of that in a hurry. Bates has really been a presence on offense in the second half.
Winiski picked up by Bates. This is Katie Tatum, headed to Erskine on the basketball scholarship.
A 3-point marksman.
And that's Bates' 4th personal foul. So Tatum will move to the line here. Stacy, the mascot for Erskine College is?
You know, I should know that. That's the one school that wanted me out of high school. I should know that, I guess. But
it's the Flying Fleet.
The Flying Fleet. Interesting. I know the Presbyterian is the Blue Hose, but I didn't know Erskine.
That's right.
Look at you with Trivia Man.
So here's Tatum, the 5'3" senior, averaging 11 points per ball game this year.
Erskine, South Carolina. Erskine is in due west, South Carolina, excuse me. Not far from Abbeville, I believe.
Turnaround by Frazier. She's been outstanding tonight for Clinton, just has not gotten a lot of help. Particularly on the offensive end, Stacey. Frazier's been the only consistent scoring threat for Clinton tonight.
And Bates has tried to help some, but scoring is not really her thing. It's more of a rebounding type role for her on this team. But somebody's got to step up now and put some balls in the basket. Down 11.
Jalea Ritchie with a rebound. She's just in now for Clinton. And this is Kennard with a strong move to the basket. Banked it too strong, however. And Malfris, another rebound for Wade Hampton. Malfris playing with 4 fouls. Backdoor pass, beautiful stuff. Oh, it dropped off the rim, no good. But Tatum found her cutter, and we'll have more free throws for number 23, Nakia Young.
Young has been to the line quite a bit tonight, and they've done all this last little burst here by Wade Hampton Emerson without Alexis Dillard. She's been on the bench getting a nice long rest. She'll come back in re-energized here in a moment or so, I'm sure.
(41-30) Wade Hampton. And after the made free throw, Wade Hampton a 12-point lead now, 42-30. Frazier got a good look inside, but missed.
No, India Kennard goes down in a heap with an injury, grabbing her right knee.
Kennard off of the screen.
I think she might have bumped knees with someone. She's in a lot of pain.
You see Kennard at the foul line. Chris Wofford out to help console her, and we have the trainer from Clinton High School out as well. So, boy, you hate to see injuries. Stacy, we all know that they're part of the game, but you really feel for these high school kids.
Yeah, they're doing out here for the love of the sport. They're not making millions of dollars. They're doing it because they love the game. And they put their bodies at risk. And of course, we accept it as part of the game, but never going to be a good thing to see. And we just hope right now that India Kennard can get up and walk on their own power and maybe return to the game. Maybe I was hoping she just bumped knees with someone. Which, that pain is intense, but it goes away. Hopefully that's all it is.
Silence here at the Bilo Center as India Kennard continues to receive medical attention. And again, we invite you to stay tuned to the South Carolina High School League Network. We will have one more game still to come tonight. From here at the Bilo Center, the Wade Hampton Generals will be featured once again. They will take on the Southside Tigers. Southside, a two-way powerhouse in basketball for many years, Stacy, and they jumped up into 3A in the recent realignment a couple of years back, and they've got themselves in the Upper State Championship game. And tonight, Southside will be charged with the task of knocking off the defending state champions, whom I'm not sure a lot of folks expected to be in this position this year. Wade Hampton lost 4 starters off of last year's outstanding ball club that beat Darlington in Columbia for the 3A state championship. Wade Hampton lost those 4 starters, and I don't think the majority of folks that follow high school basketball in South Carolina expected Wade Hampton to be back in the Final Four, but here they are.
It's a credit to head coach Darryl Nance and his staff for keeping the troops together and making another run. And the senior leadership, of course, of that team. Those few players that came back from the title team.
We've seen Southside here at the Bilo Center a couple of times in the last few years. That was when they were in Class 2A. A couple of times they played Keenan here in the 2A Upper State title game. So tonight they are stepping up for the 3A championship in the Upper State.
Now, wasn't Coach Golden there for many years? Coach Louis Golden?
Yes, he
was. No longer there now. Good entry pass.
Nice lob in. Tallman couldn't get the shot to go down. Good ball handling by Wade Hampton's Rebecca Spry. And Young pushes it ahead, finds Malfris.
That left hand worked that time for her. Worked with the proper hand, high off the glass, and counted. 14-point spread down this ball game. Emerson is getting late in the day now for Clinton.
Wade Hampton led 14-5 at the end of the first quarter after they jumped out to a 5-0 lead to begin the ball game. Foul here on Wade Hampton. Wade Hampton led 27-13 at halftime, and it was 37-25 at the end of the third quarter. So Wade Hampton has not trailed tonight. And they're looking to take on the winner of the Dreer LR game. And we have a final from the Florence Civic Center. My Dreer Blue Devils defeated LR tonight, 53-43.
In this case, you're allowed to cheer the press box. That's the alma mater. Really, congratulations, Mr. Emerson Phillips, and to you and your Dreer Blue Devils.
Yeah, the Dreer girls have been good for 10 years or more now.
Yeah.
I believe this will be their third trip to the championship game in roughly the last 10 years. Maybe the fourth trip.
They've been regulars.
So the Dreer Blue Devils awaiting the winner of this game. Nice defense on that entry pass. Dillard with a steal.
She's been rested. She's back now with some energy to close this thing out. 4 minutes to play.
Stacy, that was a product of just good position on defense. She was alert and ready in case that pass came in, and when it did, she made the steal, and there's another bucket for Young.
Another offensive rebound for a 5'6" guard. Just a poor blocking out by Clinton. It has been that way all game, and the evidence of that is this 16-point deficit right here.
.339 to play in this 3A girls upper state title game. I was talking with Coach Linderman from Wade Hampton, and he said that, I said it's got to be, really gratifying for you as a coach and everybody affiliated or associated with your program. Another bucket for Nakia Young, and she is pouring it on right now. But I said, Coach Linderman, it's got to be gratifying for you, your staff, the whole community to be having the success that you are now after really struggling during your first 3 years. We mentioned only 12 wins in the first 3 years combined under David Linderman, but they're 26-1 this year. And I said, it's got to feel good. And he says, man, it feels great. And I said, particularly considering what the boys team did last year for Wade Hampton, winning the state championship. And he said, yeah, that's been sort of a motivating force for them. The Wade Hampton boys set the bar very high. That's what Coach Linderman told me. And count that basket for Clinton. It'll be number 14, Letitia Simpson.
It's big of Coach Linderman to accept that challenge, though, and say, I know the boys team is doing well. I'm going to go ahead and ramp my game up as well, which he's built that program, as you said, from 3, 4, and 5 wins, up to 26, to 15 to 26 now. So, he accepted the challenge, met it head on, and he's built a pretty good program for himself there. And again, they only have 2 seniors on this girls basketball team at Wade Hampton.
And it's looking like Wade Hampton will have at least one team in the state championship game for the second year in a row. Their boys won it last year, and the girls are well on their way to playing for the title next Saturday night. And it's possible, Stacy, that Wade Hampton will have both teams at this Colonial Life Arena next Saturday.
Yeah, we'll definitely see. We got 4 quarters to find that out in just a little bit here.
Right, depending on the outcome of this Wade Hampton Southside boys game that is still to come here in Greenville. But another outstanding year for Wade Hampton basketball, and they've really made a name for themselves last year and now this year with the girls' success, and the boys are still in it also. So you can't ask for much more from your high school team than to put 2 teams in the Final Four.
That's ball it out at your school right there.
48-33 our score, coming up on 2 minutes remaining.
Okay. I was kind of hoping we wouldn't have any more whistles in this ball game, but it's going to be a 1-and-1 shot coming up now for Alexis Dillard. Student body chanting for
the student body making some substitution recommendations.
Yes,
for the head coach there, Coach Linderman.
Vociferously.
Yes, some of
they want. Look, there's a sign. They have a sign up behind us that we want Annie, number 34, Annie McEwen is who they're speaking of, and hopefully Annie will get in.
Malfris had the shot blocked by Frazier. Outside for three, why not? Number 23. Huge game tonight for Nakia Young.
Look at that smile, look at that smile.
That's that Colonial Life Arena smile.
Yes, it is. Going to Columbia. Down at 26.
Wade Hampton by 18, a minute and a half to play, and out of bounds over to Wade Hampton.
Chen, we want Annie. 18-point lead for Wade Hampton with a minute 25 to go. Quite a performance here by Wade Hampton. They look very impressive. Now they're chanting for KK Gary.
And we got Wade Hampton's dude. There we go. These fellas are the ones. They want Annie. They want her in the ball game. Annie McEwen.
And KK Gary also.
McEwen wears 34. She's got a seat on the bench next to the head coach.
She may be saying, Coach, don't put me in right now. Remember those JV days when I was thinking, I probably don't know if I want to go in this one. More embarrassing to play in this one than to not, as a matter of fact. Yeah, you know, because if you don't want to, I'm fine with me. So Andy might be saying, Coach, don't ignore them, please.
Final minute of what has been a one-sided contest. Wade Hampton has not trailed. It jumped out to a 14-5 lead at the end of the first quarter. Now timeout taken by David Linderman, the head coach from Wade Hampton, and I got to believe he's going to empty his bench right here.
Think of any other reason why he would call that timeout unless he puts Annie and KK in the ball game. So 30-second timeout. So here comes Annie and KK.
30-second timeout taken here. And what do you talk about in this huddle, Stacy? Plans for Columbia? What hotel we going to stay in?
Dinner tonight. Dinner.
Charter the bus to go down there. We're going to have a fun time in Columbia.
Yes.
Work hard in practice this week, but savor the moment tonight because we're about to be upper state champions.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, and I don't know if Annie and KK are getting in. I don't see them. They didn't go to the scorer's table. Nope. I'm not sure why the timeout if you don't put those two young ladies in.
Maybe they were just savoring the moment as a team. You know, the air has been out of this building for most of the second half. There's not been a lot of crowd noise in the second half because the game has been, because of the margin in the game. It just has not been a very raucous atmosphere, which it has been much of the weekend. And it's just due to the fact that the game just has not been close.
Not at all. Never a doubt.
So we'll tick down the final seconds with you. The Generals from Wade Hampton High School set to make another appearance in the state championship game in Columbia. Last year it was their boys team capturing the state title, and now the Wade Hampton girls are headed to Columbia to play for the 3A championship. They'll take on the Dreher Blue Devils next Saturday night at the Colonial Life Arena. And in just a few minutes, we will find out if the Wade Hampton boys will be joining them for the championship weekend. All Wade Hampton tonight. They never trailed in this ball game, and they end the season of Clinton. Clinton wraps up the year with a record of 20 wins and 7 losses. Wade Hampton improves to 27-1, and they will move on to Columbia for the championship game next Saturday night. You'll see it live here on the South Carolina High School League Network. Don't forget to pick up a copy, a DVD copy of today's game. You can get that on our website at SCHSL.TV. Thanks again to everybody from the South Carolina High School League and Play On Sports. For my partner, Stacy Huff, I'm Emerson Phillips saying so long from the Milo Center.